All right, here we go. Maybe R1 is looking for a ball. Doesn't know where the ball is, or maybe he's looking for captains. Yeah, Captain Jenna Gleason, floor captain. The only player on the floor that can talk to the R1. That's why that's important. There comes the ball. And we are about to get underway with match 2 on day 2. Now sent over. A good serve, falls right in front of Gleason. Ace serve out of the gates. This is CVC, Centennial Volleyball Club. They won a 3-setter just prior to this match. Now here comes Sakura outside. Fettrell through the block and to the floor. First Lights point of this match. We're knotted at 1-1. Early set number 1. Court 52. And here comes Stadler in to serve. Stadler up. Stadler over. Good serve. Ace serve. Paige Stadler. Point. Northern Lights 2-1 now. Early lead for Lights. Good strong serve, deep one, picked up nicely. Strong side attack coming. The lefty up over the block and wide. Point to Lights. 3-1 now with Stadler continuing at the service stripe. Fires it into the 6 off the deflection. Good scramble. Oh, great attempt, but not coming back. Good effort by CVC. But no return, and it's 4-1. Lights as Stadler hustles into the 1. Another good serve, scrambling. The CVC not coming back. 5-1 now. And Stadler serving with pace. She's back, ready to go once again. There's the ball. R1 is ready. There's the signal, and we're back on our way down the line this time. Through the hands, off the forehead, to the floor, and Stadler. Paige the Ace Stadler on fire here early in match number 2 on day 2. Stadler this time deep in the 1, picked up nicely. Strong side attack coming. The lefty goes for the line shot, finds the net. 7-1, and Centennial quickly wants a timeout to talk this over as Northern Lights has come out on fire. Boy, they break the huddle quickly. You heard it. Lights on 2. Centennial still talking it over. Lights 1-0 on the day. Centennial 1-0 on the day. The winner of this match will determine the pool position. They will both play at 7 o'clock, scheduled start. Good serve by Stadler, good pass, good receive. Big time swing by the middle, it's wide. In watching the previous match, Centennial showed significant power out of the middle, something Lights will need to watch. Stadler down the line, fought off. Strong side attack, free ball over, but wide. Nothing working for Centennial right now. We've been in that spot before. It's tough going. Everything just seeming to go out. Good strong serve, deflection off the arms, into the chairs, and another ace for Stadler. 10-1 now. Lights in front. Substitution on the Centennial side, more of a serve receive change, and she goes into the 6, fought off again. Free ball coming. Here it is over on 2. Good spot. Gleason's there. Stadler goes back to Sakura. Roll shot over the block. Double contact called. Point Northern Lights. The attack not needed. I missed the whistle, but I saw the hand, and now Stadler again. Quick to work into the 6. Great serve, good pass and system, strong side attack, big swing over the block, picked up by Munson. Stadler's going to go outside. Fettrell down the line off the high hands, picked up by Centennial. They're going to come strong side, stepped into it over the block. Stadler with the dig, Munson's going to go outside to Fettrell. Fettrell roll shot over the block. Up high. Now free ball, two-hander over. That's going to also be a double. There it is. Point Northern Lights. 12-1 the score. Last minute words by Coach Phoebe. Stadler down the line. Good serve. Passed up nicely in system. Middle attack. Tipped over the block. Punched at by Fettrell. Good job. Munson sends it over to Stadler. And Stadler, down ball, scores into the 5-6 seam. Point Lights. 13-1. Lights in control here. Set number one. Stadler goes down the line. Passed up. Strong side attack. Free ball over. Munson is there. Stadler with options. Set or dump. Picked up by Centennial. Strong side attack. Blocked nicely by Lights. Stadler's now going to set Sikora outside. She goes down the line. Finds the baseline. Boy, oh boy, everything working for Northern Lights. And unfortunately on the Centennial side, seems to be a dome over the floor. Stadler goes down the line. It finds the line. Ace serve. Boy, that almost toyed with the antenna. And then finds the baseline. Second timeout used by Centennial. 15-1. Lights with an incredible start here in set number one. I think the message in the huddle is keep going. This match is far from over. This is set number one. We saw a lot of differentiation in the previous match. Centennial was up, I think, 19-7 in the first set and took the first set nicely, and then Crossfire battled back in the second set and almost flipped the script. They were up huge, so definitely a lot of streaky play here on court 52. Now Stadler, 15-1, will serve down the line. High set, free ball over. Here comes Munson into Stadler, middle attack, blocked. Big block put up by Creighton. Good attack by Gigua Ashvili, but excellent defense by Centennial, and they earn their second point. Serve over, picked up by Munson. Gleason helps. Sikora free ball over. Now here comes Centennial. Roll shot over. Gleason with the dig. Big swing by Sikora. Off the deflection and score. Nice shot, Sikora. Going cross court. Finding the floor. Now Thaw comes in. She will serve. Thaw into the 5-6 seam. Good serve. Struggling is Centennial. Great hustle to get it over. Munson is there. Stadler's going to go to Gleason. I think it was maybe a middle attempt, but it was over the middle and short of Gleason. So a good scramble to get it over, but it was wide, and it's a point Centennial. They've earned their third point, and now number 3. This is Leah Cretian sending it over. Munson there, good pass. Stadler goes back to Sikora, steps into it. It's blocked, but it's wide. Point Lights. McKenna Russick put the block on it, but sent it out of play. And now Munson will serve, leading 17-3. Good serve, picked up in the 6. Strong side attack down the line. It's a good one. Falls a full tile inside the baseline. Point Centennial. Now into serve, number 5, Evelyn Engberg. Engberg over. Munson is there. Thaw sends it outside. Gleason steps back and puts it in the deep 5. Good passing system. Middle attack. Look out. Good strong attack out of the middle. That's what we would expect. Scouting report, and it's a point Centennial. (17-5). Lights on top, with number 5 serving for Centennial, Evelyn Engberg. Goes over short. Thaw picks it up. Stadler goes outside. Gleason wants the 6th spot cleanly to the floor. Nice attack, Gleason. No doubter there as she finds the 6 cleanly. 18-5 now. Socorro back to serve. Socorro up. Socorro deep into the 1. A little too deep into the 1 point. Centennial. This is Elise Wagner back to serve. She goes, wow, for the sideline. It's not that far out, but it is out, and it's a point Northern Lights. And now 19-6, Gleason at the service stripe. Gleason a serve, and that launches Northern Lights into the red zone. 20-6, they lead here in set number 1. Oh, another ace by Gleason. This one drops into the 1-2 seam. And scores. 21 now. 21-6. Gleason puts it in play. Here comes Centennial. Right side attack. Down for the kill. It's a good kill by McKenna Russick. Russick to serve. It's a good one. Munson is there. Socorro is going to go outside to Fettrell down the line. Big time swing by Fettrell. Scores. Excuse me. Was long. Looked good from my angle. A lot of bodies I'm looking through here sitting on the baseline. That serve long off of the hand of Russick. And now Northern Lights. 22-8. This is Dante back to serve. Dante up. Oh, going for the short serve. Caught the net. Fell back on the light side. It's a point Centennial. Glasgow into serve for Centennial. Those the signal for ready. She takes one last look at the sign, sends it over. Good serve, scrambling our Lights. Munson sends it up high. Socorro free ball over. Middle attack off the block, picked up by Munson. Socorro goes back to Halbersma over the block. Dug up nicely. Centennial now outside attack. Lefty sends it over. Good job. Right-handed attacker hits it with the left hand to keep it in play, but Fettrell puts the ball down on the floor hard. Look out, ball flying in. Point Northern Lights. Nice attack by Fettrell. Now Stadler in, 23-9 the score. Stadler, good strong serve again. Fought off on the Centennial side. Free ball coming out of the middle. There it is. Munson steps into it. Stadler with options. Centered up. Picked up nicely by Centennial. Right side attack. Free ball over. Socorro is there. Stadler with options into the middle. Good attack by Gigua Ashvili. Unfortunately, a little bit long, and it's a point Centennial, and they've made their way into double digits with Keysburg to serve right into the broadcast booth. It's long, and it's a point Northern Lights, and now Thaw will come in and be on the hook for set number 1. Thaw to serve, 24-10, good strong serve. Picked up, right side attack, big swing by Cretian, and Lights returns with Gleason. The kill sent over a free. Munson is there. Stadler's going to go back to Socorro. Tips through the block. Picked up nicely and sent over by 2. Stadler with the dig. Munson outside to Socorro. Roll shot over the block into the campfire. Picked up by Centennial. The right side attack off the neck board. Good scramble. Not going back. Great hustle by Northern Lights to keep that one up in the air, but they couldn't get it over the net. And now they'll have to take set number 1 on a side out here as Cretan serves. Munson with the pass. Stadler outside. Gleason down the line off the net cord. It's wide. Point to Centennial. 24-12 now. Lights have game set point on the line here. Good serve over. Munson, good pass. Stadler with options. Back to Sikora. Down the line. To the floor. Point and set number 1 in the books for Northern Lights. Northern Lights 25. Centennial 12. And that'll do it for set number 1. Set number 1 in the books. Set 1 of 2. If Northern Lights were to take the second, they would play in the crossover match. But I guess either way, they're going to play at 7 o'clock. The question is which court and where, and against who. But they'll earn their way into a crossover match. Both teams have earned their way into a 7 p.m. crossover match. We'll step aside for a moment and let you listen to Chad Johnson music. This one's called What Say You?
Deception is a new reality. What she said to him while with him. How do you turn this on? This anxiety. Coursing through my veins, terrifying me. Each day goes by, and more things are strange. Ready to defeat this last bit of rain. What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you? I held you so close while your words held me too. I'm not sure if I can. What say you? No more illusions, and I begin to see how those empty rooms are grateful again. Do I turn my back, hold on to sanity? You were so close, is that just naive? What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you? Held you so close while your words held them too. I'm not sure if I can.
What say you? The name of the Chad Johnson song. I say we start set 2 now with Stadler. Good serve sent over. Picked up by Centennial. They're going to come strong side attack. Tipped over. Stadler sends it up high. Sikora's going to give the go to the right side over the block. Sent right back. Stadler. Munson outside to Fettrell down the line. It's a good one. Finds the sideline. Point to Northern Lights. They take the first point of set number 2, and Stadler will continue at the line. Had an excellent run the first set. Let's see if she can keep that up. Scrambling a Centennial. The overball picked up by Lights. Sakura is going to go cross court into the one. Nice dig. Here comes Centennial. They go right side. Free ball over, but it's wide. Point to Lights. Gleason shuffles the ball over to Sadler. Sadler ready to go. There's the toss in the strike. Good strong serve. Picked up nicely by the libero. No second contact. Point Lights. It's 3-0. Good start again. Stadler ready to go. There's the signal for ready. Stadler down the line this time. Fought off. Scrambling. And down. Point Lights. Not sure if Jigua Ashvili got her hand on it or not, but it found the floor on the Centennial side, and it's 4-0. We got a consultation at the scorer's table. Not sure exactly what's going on there. Maybe there's a question about rotations. Maybe there's a questions about the server. Not sure. Let's hope it's not a rotation problem. Sometimes that can happen early on in the match, but the R2 is going to climb down out of his stand, or excuse me, R1 climb down out of the stand and take a gander. Now he's on the floor and starting to walk over. Wants to understand what's happening here. The Lights coaches don't look too concerned. The Centennial coaches are talking to their players. R1 has now stepped in. We'll see what he has to say. It's possible with the serve rotation that the girls maybe started out of place, or oftentimes they'll start one spot back. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. R1 now over talking to the Lights coaches. They're laughing, so hopefully there's no problem here. Maybe they wrote in the wrong spot. Who knows? Now the R1 talking to the Centennial coaches, methodically explaining. No one seems too upset. So my guess is potentially they wrote the wrong lineups, or they wrote the lineups on set 3 instead of set 2. The scorer's book is rather complex if you've done it. Lots of boxes and symbols and areas on the sheet to keep track of things. Thank you for joining us here in the Convention Center. It's a balmy 18 degrees outside. I do say balmy because it's about 20 degrees warmer than it seems like it's been this past week. Inside the Convention Center, it's a beautiful 72 in calm. You're getting a different look here. We're on the other side. You can see the Mill City Grill behind. I've heard the chicken tenders are very good. I haven't experienced it myself, but that's the rumor running around the Convention Center. We're sitting over here on court 52. I guessed yesterday maybe 60-ish courts, maybe somewhere in the 50s. And I think the number is 58 courts. All right, R1 says now we're ready. Smiles all around, so no harm, no foul here. And Paige Stadler with a 4-0 lead will get things going. She goes down the line. Nice pass in system. Ball on the floor, knocked away by Paige Stadler, and the tip shot over the block by Centennial is a good one. Nice job tipping over the big block. Point strong serve. Gleason fights it off. Jigu Ashvili sends it outside. Sakura off the deflection into the floor for the points. Lights kill. 5-1. Good turnover for Northern Lights as Thaw comes in to serve. Thaw up into the 5. Good pass in system with options. Strong side attack. Tipped over the block. Sent up by G. Guashvili. Good job. And now middle attack through the block. Stadler with the dig, but we get a net violation on Centennial. An offensive net violation will give the point to Northern Lights. And Thaw now leads 6-1. Strong serve down the line. Nice pass in system. Strong side attack down the line. Picked up by Stadler. Munson's going to go outside to Gleason. Gleason cross-court shot off the deflection, out of play. Point Jenna Gleason. And now it's 7-1. Good strong serve again. Picked up nicely by Centennial. Right side attack is up over the block, but long, and it's a point again, Northern Lights. Thaw sends it over into the 6. Deflection into the stands. Point Lights, and it's 9-1 now. Strong serving performance in this match by Northern Lights, giving Centennial all they can handle in the second match of the day. Thaw into the 6. Fought off by the libero. Picked up. Free ball. Into the net. Minor miscommunication there. 2 girls went for the ball. And it's a point Lights. Timeout Centennial. 10-1 in set number 2. Northern Lights seems to be in control. Again, it's relatively early. A lot can change. Volleyball is a funny sport. It's a sport full of momentum. Currently, Northern Lights has the momentum. Thaw ready to go. Centennial still in the huddle. 10-1, Lights leads. There's the signal for ready. There's the serve from Thaw into the 1. It's wide, and we go coach's point. As a service error out of a timeout, generally you give credit to the coaches. Here comes Centennial, strong serve. Munson with the overpass, picked up by Centennial. They're going to go middle attack. Big swing! Nice positioning by G. Guashvili, but the push not there, and the ball falls onto the Lights side. Point Centennial. Good strong attack. Strong serve. Good hustle by G. Guashvili. Munson fought that one off. G. Guashvili came sliding across, but it's an ace serve, and now here they come again. Munson, good pass. Stadler can't pick it up, and now Gleason free ball over, picked up by Centennial. Middle attack, look out, tipped over the block. To the floor, nice attack by Credian. Scoring for Centennial, and they've picked up a few points. It's 10-5 now. The deficit just 5. McKenna Russick with the serve, just misses wide. Holy cow. That looked on the line there. Lines judge in perfect position, and the R1 agreeing it was wide, and it's a point to Lights. Now 11-5. Munson to serve. Good strong serve into the 6. Picked up nicely in system. Middle attack. Big swing. Block Dante. Assists Sikora. Sent over free. Munson is there. Stadler all the way across. Nice set. Gleason down the line. Picked up nicely by Centennial, but it finds the net, and it's down for a point. Nice attack, Gleason. Good defense, Northern Lights. And it's 12-5 in set 2. Munson. Good strong serve. Nice pass in system. Right side attack coming. Big swing. Dug up by Stadler. Good hustle by Lights. Not coming back. Point to Centennial. Good strong attack there by Centennial across quarter. Works, and they earn their 6th point. 12-6, Northern Lights in front. Set number 2, they won set 1 as well. So this could be a match closer if Northern Lights can finish up here. Thaw, good pass. Stadler outside. Gleason, big swing, blocked. Nice pickup by Thaw. Stadler tries the other side. Sikora over the block. Dug up nicely by Centennial. They're going to come strong side. Tip shot and score. Splits the block. Finds the floor. Point to Centennial. Glasgow to serve. Down 5. Glasgow up, Glasgow over. Munson up high, Stadler into the middle. Dante, big swing. Finds a seam between the 5 and 6 zones and scores on a nice attack for Northern Lights. 13-6 the score. Sikora to serve. 13-7 the score, sorry. Sikora to serve. Out the back door. Make it 13-8. As Elise Wagner takes the ball, she'll serve down 5. Munson, perfect pass. Sikora with options. Outside, Halbersma the left. He sends it down the line. Picked up by Centennial. They're going to come strong side. Block! Dante! Northern Lights block. Solo block by Beth Dante. Scores. Excellent position. Excellent arms and push for the stuff block. Now Gleason. Good strong serve into the 1. Fought off. Strong side attack coming, finds the net, point Northern Lights, 15-8 now. Gleason continues at the line. Gleason, another strong serve, tough serve. Drops off the table after crossing the plane of the net, down for an ace, 16-8 now. Gleason, great serve. Another rocket. This one's picked up nicely. Right side attack. Big swing off the high hands. Nice dig by Gleason. Sikora sends it over on 2. Here come Centennial. Oh, back row attack. Finds the net. Falls to the floor. Point Northern Lights. Gleason to serve. 17-8 the score. Good strong serve, too strong, it's long. Point Northern Lights. Excuse me, point Centennial. Libero now to serve, Lucy Koch. Koch up, Koch over, Koch long. Return of favor of the service errors, and it's now Dante back to serve. That brings Gigua Ashvili in. Dante, good serve. Short serve. Ace serve, Dante, and now it's 19-9. Dante again sends it over. This one's another ace serve. Initial pass was there, but it was into the net. And it's a point, Northern Lights, and they win the race to 20. It's 20-9. Lights in the red zone. Match 2. Set 2. Good pass, good set, good attack off the high hands of Gigua Ashvili. And Sikora sends the second over, but it's a double contact, and it's a point Centennial. And Centennial reaches double digits. 20-10 the score in set 2. Serve over by Centennial. Gleason sends it up. Munson gets the second ball. Sikora is going to free ball it into the 1 zone. Picked up nicely. Here comes Centennial. Middle attack. Roll shot over. Picked up by Sikora. Munson goes outside. Halbersma. Big swing down the line. Scores! Halbersma, the lefty, from the right side. Pipes it into the 5-6 seam for the kill. 21-10 now. As Stadler hustles back. She'll send it down the line. Good serve, scrambling as Centennial. Good job Free ball over. Gleason is there. Stadler with options. Wants Sikora. Big swing off the block and to the floor. Sikora scores for Northern Lights. Stadler sends it into the 6. It's fought off. Scrambling. Good hustle by the line judge to keep the ball off the court. Gleason to Stadler. Stadler to Fetro. Fetro off the block and out of play. Point Northern Lights. 23-10 now. Even the R1 appreciated the hustle from the lines judge. There she is entering your screen. She showed some athletic ability keeping a wayward ball off of the court and avoiding a replay. Timeout on the 4. Centennial talking it over. Lights has said what they want to say. They lead 23-10. I think the message was keep going. We're doing great. As Stadler will serve. Stadler up, Stadler down the line. Passes up high. Right side attack coming, roll shot over. Picked up by Fetro, good job. Sikora goes over on 2 nicely. Centennial picks it up. They're going to come back with a strong side attack sent over. Gleason is there. Stadler is going to go outside. Fetro, big swing, finds the net. Point to Centennial. Back to serve is Lila Quisberg. Quisberg up and over right at us. Wow. Into the stands hard. The serve was long. It's a point Northern Lights, and now Thaw will come in on the hook for set number 2 and the match. Thaw pounds the ball on the floor. Sends it short. Too short. She was going for the short. Good effort. It was just a little short, and point to Centennial. Now this is Russick. Russick, a long way to go. Good serve. Gleason sends it up high. Munson back to Gleason. Gleason roll shot over. Picked up nicely by Centennial. Middle attack. Roll shot over. Munson, nice dig. Stadler goes outside. Gleason tip shot over. Picked up nicely by Centennial. They'll go strong side. Block! G. Gua Ashvili, and she is excited. Stuff block. She caught it with the left hand, sent it straight to the floor. It was almost like an attack. It's a point Northern Lights. It's a set Northern Lights and a match Northern Lights. 2-set victory here. We're going to move back 1 court. We're on 52. Right behind us is 51. That's where we'll be in 1 match. Now, since we're moving courts, we're dependent on another pool. So while we're ahead of schedule, we have to wait for the other pool to finish. So I would expect closer to a 7 p.m. Central start on court number 51. Opponent to be named. It'll be an opponent in a different pool. Let's see if we can pop over there and see who's playing in that pool. I'll tell you who I think it might be. It looks to me like this is going to be... Oh, I'm not going to be able to tell you. It's either Crossfire or Midwest United. And it looks like they might be playing right now. So we will get the winner of that match. Volt 15-2 took the top seed. They go to a different crossover match. And we're going to get either Crossfire 15-3 or Midwest United 15 Navy. Regardless, we'll be here to bring you the action. So stick with us. I'd probably rejoin or watch your app. If you subscribe to the channel and ask for alerts, it'll let you know when we're live. I'm not sure how real time that notification is. You probably have to be up and doing something, but subscribe to the channel, ask for alerts. You'll get notified when we go live. likely in an hour or so. We'll step aside. Thank you for watching Northern Lights Volleyball on Spoilybrook Sports Network. Presentation, as always, brought to you by the Easy Reels application. Sam McKay and crew at Easy Reels make it easy for us to make this happen. Musical sponsor, Chad Johnson Music. The music you hear during these matches is from Chad Johnson. Thank you, Chad, for allowing us to play your music and keeping us out of YouTube jail. If you're down in the Owatonna area, Mineral Springs Brewery is our broadcast booth sponsor, Bill and Mary Cronin. Mineral Springs Brewery. Stop on in and have a cold one. James D. Wellbrock, all-universe broadcaster extraordinaire. My partner in crime on the Spoilybrook Sports Network. Tremendous thanks to him and his years and years of partnership, support, and friendship. It's been an absolute pleasure working with Jim over the years. Dave Koenig from afar. He gets called out often. He's his support of the program. And this is Mike Spoladoro. You have been watching Northern Lights Volleyball on the MyX Sports Network. We'll see you in about an hour.